On a cold morning in the winter of 1991, behind soundproof glass walls, the sound of an explosion was the uninvited guest. And yet, it arrived. The ground trembled beneath Tel Aviv's feet, and politicians had no time for statements of condemnation. Yitzhak Rabin stood there, his face flushed with anger, the map before him covered in red flags. That night, the 39th of Saddam's missiles fell on the heart of Tel Aviv. And it wasn't just a building that fell. The general's patience fell with it. We do not fight for possibilities. We want an end. I don't want missiles falling on Baghdad. I want Saddam Hussein's head here, on this table. Do you understand? The Mossad chiefs and the Special Operations Unit commanders sat in absolute silence, glancing at one another. Then one officer from Sayeret Matkal spoke. There is a plan ready. It's called the Bramble Tree. A scaled model of Saddam's palace has been built in the south, and the men have been training on it for weeks. Infiltration, execution, withdrawal. Carry it out. And if you must, send the devil with them. Rabin saw nothing in the east but a target, and he did not know that bramble bears no fruit but blood. Location: the Negev Desert, a secret military base. Time: days after Rabin's meeting. In the silence of the desert, where no trees grow, a tree of fire was being watered with assassination plans. Inside a vast training hall, a concrete structure stood, an exact replica of one of Baghdad's palaces. Young men in black camouflage uniforms trained to enter, infiltrate, kill, then withdraw, as if they had never been there at all. The operation was called the Bramble Tree, but its roots were not entirely Israeli. The operation will take place within weeks. We have limited air cover and a 3-minute window. Entry will be from the southern wall. The breach point will be here. And what about the Republican Guard? If we fail, no one comes back. You won't fail. We have an asset on the inside. A young man in his late 20s enters. Black hair, an unfinished beard, features unmistakably Arab. His steps are confident, yet he looks at no one. His code name was Noah, but his real name had never been Hebrew. He entered like one of them, yet his features did not resemble the others. Between him and the target lay a history deeper than politics, a history carved into the memory of a child. Noah. They say he speaks the Baghdad dialect better than the Iraqis themselves. Some of those present laugh, but the young man's eyes do not. His gaze does not follow the joke. It follows the map. His eyes glide over the model, as if searching it from within. All weapons must be inspected again. We cannot begin final training without precise maintenance. Agents come in many kinds. Some sell their homeland, some buy it with fire, and some turn homeland into an illusion, one that appears only after every light has been put out. In Baghdad, every wind carries the scent of conspiracy, but some storms miscalculate when they knock on the door of one born in fire. Mr. President, we have confirmed the intelligence. The operation carries the code name, the Bramble Tree. The objective is clear. The head of Saddam Hussein? Tell Yitzhak Rabin, whoever seeks Saddam's head will lose the necks of his soldiers. Activate number 36. It's his turn now. In that moment, the final chapter of the operation was written, without a single bullet fired. Shall we issue a warning? Or begin defensive mobilization? Not a word. This war will not be fought with cannons, but with trust, and with traitors as well. Somewhere, far from Baghdad, number 36 was carrying out his orders. among those who believed he was one of them. Location: the Negev Desert, a secret training base of Unit Sayeret Matkal. Time: the night of the final test, 48 hours before execution. In the heart of the Negev Desert, where nothing is heard but the wind, a symphony of death was being played upon bodies that did not know they would fall here, not in Baghdad. This is the final drill before execution. We want silence, precision, and a clean finish. But one of them was not training for entry. He was training for the ending, and error crawls until it becomes the decision. Team Alpha, to the right. Team Bravo, breach the room. Then a sudden sonic blast. But this was not rubber ammunition. A shot, then another, then a scream, then blood. The first body falls. Time freezes for a second. Then nerves collapse. Live rounds! Cease fire! Cease! But bullets do not understand orders. In precise operations, a bullet is not a mistake. It is a crime signed in advance. Alarms howl, sirens, red lights. Soldiers drop to the ground, some from fear, some from bleeding. Officers rush in every direction. Who ordered the ammunition switch? Who opened the crate? And the bramble tree is uprooted before it is ever planted. Location: Tel Aviv, headquarters of the Mossad. Time: 24 hours after the training incident. In the world of intelligence, some plans die before they are born. But the bramble tree did not die. It was killed. A man enters quickly, carrying a file sealed in red. He places it on the table. No one touches it. The report has arrived. The operation has been officially cancelled. The man who wanted Saddam's head could not even find an explanation for the catastrophe. Sir, that soldier who joined late, Noah. He did not undergo a thorough review, not his background, nor his movements inside the base. Enough nonsense. Noah? He's one of our elite assets. If we had 10 like him, we'd have been in Baghdad a week ago. Trust. Sometimes is the deadliest poison. In the world of shadows, treason makes no sound, but it is recorded in the ledger of death. Shut everything down, now. Location: Presidential Palace, Office of Saddam Hussein. Time: the day the operation's failure was announced. In a capital, the world had grown used to watching through smoke. The man sat, observing the fire in his enemy's eyes. Following a bloody incident during a special training exercise, Israel has halted what is believed to have been a complex covert operation, targeting a prominent figure in Iraq. And they are still searching for my head. From Tel Aviv to Baghdad, there were many heads in play, but the story seeks only its narrator. And when the powerful believe they own the ending, they are surprised to learn the script is not in their hands. Some friends are not bought. They are planted.